to HNN. I'm Justice.
And I'm Lexi. So good to be back with you. It's been a while since we've been on here, but January 10th, classes started back.
And we've done everything under the sun.
Yes. First we had a winter banquet. Sister Shelby put it on. It was a lot of fun. It was catered by Olive Garden. Here's a recap video to show you what happened at the banquet. Also in January, we went to Winter Alley. Just a small group of us traveled up to Bristow, Oklahoma. The first stop we made in Bristow was the Meadow family's new coffee shop, and it was absolutely amazing. I got the First Lady, and it was an iced coffee. It was so good. After our stop at the coffee shop, we traveled over to Bristow to get ready for the first service at Winter Alley. But first, we all took naps on the pews, and it was amazing to finally go to sleep because overnight we slept in the van and it was awful to say the least.
And she probably overslept.
Yep, and I overslept on the pew, but it was all good. We made it to church on time and the services were absolutely amazing.
After Winter Rally, we went on a trip to Smoky Mountain Ministers Conference. There we heard great preaching, a lot of preaching directly to ministers. Brother Lloyd Shoecraft preached a message called Perception versus Reality, and I've got to say that was one of the best messages that I've heard as far as the ministry is concerned. It was an amazing experience all around. And then after that, we had a revival with Barry Gautreaux. I would say the common theme on the revival was stepping out and doing the unordinary in worship towards God. It was amazing revival. I know Wednesday night we stayed up till after 1 o'clock praying, and a young girl got the Holy Ghost that night. Many were blessed and encouraged. It was an amazing experience for us here at the college, and afterwards it even poured over into our chapel services. We had amazing chapel services. The Lord has really just been moving a lot this semester. We've enjoyed that so much.
Now we'll send it over to Haley, who will tell you a little bit about H-Fall 2023.
Thanks, Justice and Lexi. Hey everyone, we just finished up H-Fall for this year, and we had about 70 attendees that came, and they got to see what daily life was all about here at Heritage. They got to sit through classes, they got to sit through choir practice, and we learned 2 songs. We sang Salt Pillar Thursday night, and we sang The Presence of the Lord Here is Friday night. Brother Blevins preached about following through Thursday night, and it was amazing. I know I got a lot of help. And then Friday night, as the choir was singing, it broke out, and we just had an amazing service. After service, we all met back in the church for an after dark, and we had a lot of fun with skits. We had a great time at H-Fall this year. If you're interested in coming in Heritage, I definitely recommend coming to H-Fall because it really shows you what it's like to be here at Heritage on a daily. Back to you, Justice and Lexi.
Thank you, Haley. Now let's talk about the mission trips we've been planning for around Heritage for the last few weeks. As H-Fall is now over, everybody has been frantically getting together to get ready to take a trip out of the country. One group is going to Honduras with the Sumners. She'll be on that group, and I'll be on the group with John Roberts to Panama. With every mission trip, we realized that we need just a little dinero, so we put on a fiesta, and everybody had a great time. Enjoyed taco bars, the live Spanish music we had. We even had a horchata. We had a horchata. We had a piñata.
And fried ice cream.
And fried ice cream, which I did not get any of. That's the sad part about it. But we did raise sufficient funds for all of us to be able to get to go on our mission trips.
The Honduras group left Thursday morning at 4 a.m. and they arrived in Honduras at 1 in the afternoon. We're so excited to be with the Sumners in Honduras, and we can't wait to see what the Lord does this week.
The Panama group left at about 12 o'clock Wednesday night after service, and they headed all the way to Orlando to be ready to leave about 7 o'clock that morning. We arrived first in Panama City, where we had a 6-hour layover, and then went on to David. Can't wait to see what God's going to do. We're supposed to be going to a lot of the mountainous churches. We'll be walking hikes and things like that to get to church. It's going to be a great experience. We'd love to see what God's going to do. Well, it's that time again where we as the HNN crew sadly have to say goodbye to our great viewers. I would stay tuned because we're going to have great updates from our mission trips from here on out. It was good to see y'all. This is Justice McDaniel signing off.
Was that good? That's it. I don't have to say anything. That's enough.
Just say bye.
See you later. My eyebrows are like to the sky.
You stop with your eyebrows?
Yes.